Let's go, Argonauts, let's go, CFL, let's go. Here we are back, and it's nice to be back. Some CFL action, the Toronto Argonauts and the Calgary Stampeders as the Argos return home. And how long has it been? It has been forever and a day, and the Argos are home. Welcome home, Toronto. It's been a long time, and here we go. The Argonauts going to take on the Calgary Stampeders in the CFL Week 10 action. What's up, Mega? Welcome in. No big intro tonight, Mega. No big intro. We're working on a new CFL intro, but we got to make it bigger and better, and this one is going to be awesome. The Argonauts finally get to play their home opener after the World Cup taking over the city. The Argonauts gonna step in and bring it back. It's a rainy day in Toronto. It poured a couple hours ago, cats and dogs, but it looks like it's passed, and we'll see how wet the field is. That definitely advantage to the Stampeders as they have a little bit of a better running game than the Argonauts do, but this one is going to be an absolute unbelievable matchup. Chad Kelly's neck is fine. Kelly is back and he's ready to go. Vernon Adams Jr. has been lighting it up. He is ready to go. And boy, oh boy, the Stampeders, a little bit of the favorites going into tonight. Now, Calgary has been scoring more points per game than Toronto at 40.3. The Argonauts sitting at 31.4. Now, the Argonauts allowing almost the same per game, 31.3, where the Stamps allowing only 33. 365 average passing yards per game for the Argos compared to the 280 of the Stamps. And the rushing yards, 115.8 for the Stamps, 81 for the Argonauts. Kelly, he doesn't put the ball on the turf. He throws it and he goes airborne. And that has been a success for the Argonauts. He's been going deep and he's been great. He does have a lot of INTs, but he has been throwing the ball very, very, very well. The problem for the Argonauts in weeks past has been on the defensive side of the ball. The Argonauts have been in almost every single ball game, but it's the defensive side where they have struggled. So the defense tonight, they are going to have a whole lot that they got to sort out because this Stamps team are no slouches. So will the Argonauts find their way offensively again? We hope so. We certainly hope so. Again, the passing yards doing a great job. Passing TDs, Kelly with 17, 21 for Vernon Adams. And it looks like, now I don't know if these clips they're showing are live at BMO Field or if these are from previous moments, but it looks like it could be raining in downtown Toronto now. We'll have to wait and see if we get a live look. So boy, oh boy, the rain could come into play. Again, rushing yards, huge for the Stampeders. Mills with 628 rushing yards. Hicks for the Argonauts only with 319. And again, the Argos do not run the ball all that much. Hey, Daniel Barry, what's going on? Shane, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Hey there, Andrew. How's it going? Yeah, I had the Jays game on while I was working this afternoon, and a tough go. Oh, Dylan Cease was awesome. Dylan Cease was great, but a tough break for Louis Varland, his first blown save of the season, and man, they just couldn't. And you hate to see them lose on a thrown ball the way it was just to bring in that run. Oh, that hurts so much. So the Jays couldn't do it in their one-game series against the Cubbies. The Blue Jays tomorrow, Soriano going to be on the mound. We'll be live for that one tomorrow, 6:30, I believe, first pitch. So we'll be live tomorrow night for the Blue Jays. But right now it's all Argos, and the Argos need to come up with a big win, because the Argos, they don't have the best. They're almost 500. 3-4. Montreal Alouettes leading the East at 7-1. The Argonauts in second, just above the Hamilton Tiger Cats. So a better go this year than last year, where the Argos were in last place most of the way. So the Argonauts looking to get back to 500 here today. something we believe, something we feel the Argonauts can absolutely accomplish. And that would be a big accomplishment. Now, they're at the commercial break right now, and they'll be ready to kick this game off in just a few minutes. Now, Toronto yesterday also, I mean, we talked about it a little bit for those that were with us on the streams. Guns N' Roses in town yesterday at Rogers Arena. Streamed a little bit of that concert. What a good show. GNR still putting on one heck of a show. And Foo Fighters was here the night before. So some big acts rolling through. And now it's time for the Argonauts to come home. It's hard to believe it's their first game at BMO Field this year. First game. They've been waiting a long time. The big move brought them home. Of course, they were playing at a town while the World Cup of Soccer was going on. And now that that's done and everything is torn down and back to normal, the Argos can get themselves back to normal. Now, we know they were hoping for a much better weather day today, and unfortunately, nothing you can really do about that. When the weather monster strikes, the weather monster strikes. Hopefully, it'll just get a little bit of a sprinkling, and they will not have much to deal with. If we take a look at the Toronto weather, let's just take a little peek and see. It doesn't look like we should see much more rain. Maybe it looks like actually around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we might get a little sprinkling, and then it'll be good for the rest of the night. And it's only a 45% chance is the precipitation is going to pick up in about half an hour time. So we'll keep an eye on that. And again, the more it rains, the more it does favor Calgary. Now, the Argonauts, they can play ball, and the question is, because of the wet field conditions, and at BMO Field with that grass, with the wet field conditions, are they going to run this ball more? Does this change the game plan, and how much does it change the game plan for Kelly? So that is what I'm looking forward to seeing. That is what I'm excited to see, is how they can turn it around. Now, if you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you're hitting that like button, tapping that screen, and if you're not following, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. So thank you so much for joining us for some CFL action here on Thursday Night Football. Hard to believe another week is pretty much in the books. So we're just waiting for this game to kick off, and kick off it will as they come in from break, and the Argonauts need to move. They need to move the ball. That is going to be the story of the day. Move this ball. So will they do it? All right, let's go down to BMO Field and see what the weather conditions are like. There is a pretty good crowd here, a pretty good crowd. It looks gray overcast, but I think the rain is going to hold off. So let's get ourselves ready to go as this one is about to kick off. There are some folks sitting in the upper deck, which is nice to see. A good crowd here, at least on the far side. It's hard to tell on the camera side, but looks like a lot of folks came out for the game today, and I know a lot of these folks are excited. It's been a long time for the Argonauts to come home. First game in Toronto for Chad Kelly since November 2nd of 2024. That's how long it has been. He's had the injury bug, and now he gets to go. Hey, Habs Edits, how's it going? Welcome in. All righty, let's get set. Vernon Adams is ready to go. He wants to light up Toronto. Kelly wants to light up Toronto. Which quarterback, which leader of which team is going to bring this one home? Dave Dickinson, of course, who is an unbelievable player in his own, heading the helm of the Stamps. Mike Miller, 3-4 record this season. His first home game as the Argonauts head coach, as they got the boat logo shirts and hats on. It looks like Lidster is going to come in and kick this one away. The Argonauts about to kick off this football game, and let's get it going. We'll bring up all the stats in just a moment. Here it is. It's official. Home opener at BMO Field is on the way as the Stamps going to receive at their own 20, going to run it up, bouncing off, getting to the 30, cannot quite get to the 35, and the Argonauts with a good job to take it down. We're going to get the offense and defense on the field. Good little run back. McAllister, 21 yards. Vernon Adams going to step in now And here we go. Vernon Adams at the helm for the Calgary Stampeders. It's time for some football. Time for some football. Gonna run it at first, just picking up about 2, so not much there. All right, let's get all of our stats up and running. And what happened to our stat box here? All right, hang on, let's fix this. Oh, that's why. There we go. Refresh. There we go. Get our stat box up and running. Back to pass again. Looking on the right side. Going to throw sideline pattern. Good catch for Calgary. First down. And he was hit. McFadden coming in a little bit late. Going to put him out. So Calgary, good work there. Come on. What is going on here? So good little toss there. First down, Calgary. 1st and 10 up to their own 46. As they're looking to move it along. Back to pass again. Long throw across the middle. Almost picked off. The Argonauts coming close. Amos almost had it in and out of the hands. Hey, B. Disney, what's going on? Good to see you. The best CFL Sam. Thank you so much. Mega, I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Just tell them to come over here. Tell everybody this is the place to be. Amos almost with that interception. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back to pass again. Via looking. Here comes the rush. He's going to roll out to his left. Argo's putting pressure. It's thrown away as he's taken down. Solid defensive effort here from the Argos. Intentional grounding is going to be the call as the flag comes out. Good play. VA, Vernon Adams in trouble. It's going to be 3rd down. Nowhere to go. The Argos defense collapsing around him. And he tries to get it away, and it's ruled a thrown away ball. So excellent play for the Argonauts. Calgary going to kick this one away. Little bit of a short kick goes out of bounds. About the 38th, and here comes Chad Kelly for the first time in 2 years. Out on the field. Remember, he was injured, and Arbuckle came in and played for the season. And then they've been away the whole first part of this season. So Chad Kelly, been a long time since he's played on home turf. What's up, Tom? How's it going? Of course, they're going to take a commercial break. Of course, they're going to take a commercial break before the Argonauts can get the offense going. Oh, man. Come on, Argos. Let's have a big set of downs here. Let's welcome the Toronto crowd to CFL football. Welcome the faithful who have been waiting, had this date circled on the calendar for a long time. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? That is $1 million question, Kyle. That is $1 million question. Kyle, we will have the Blue Jays 6:30 tomorrow. Oh, my God, you're so bad. Oh, funny. So, yeah, we'll have the Blue Jays tomorrow night. It's been quite the week. Quite the week. A couple Jays games earlier on. If you're a music fan, Foo Fighters and Guns N' Roses were in Toronto yesterday and the day before. And now we got the Argos going on. The Blue Jays back at it. Man, there's so much going on. The place to be. Hey, Sullivan, what's going on? Welcome in. What's the bet for this game? Ooh, this is a tough one. If it was dry conditions, I would take the Argos. But because it's a wet field, it's been raining here in Toronto, the wet turf, I think that favors the Stamps. But it is muggy. It is hot outside here in Toronto. I don't know what the drainage is like, but this field could dry out quickly. And if the rain that's supposed to come around 8 o'clock holds off, this could favor the Argos. So it's going to be interesting. David, what's shaking? Welcome in. Welcome in. No, they certainly didn't. They certainly didn't. All right. Chad Kelly at the helm. His neck is okay, so they say. Let's see what Kelly can get things going on here. First play of the game, he's going to hand it off. They're going to put it on the turf, picking up a few yards, and it's a fumble-aya. Calgary going to pick it up. Webbin's going to run this back to the 20, the 10, tackled at the 5, sliding down to about the 3. Oh, disaster here for the Argonauts early. First play of the game, the Argos elect to run the ball up the middle, and it's fumbled. Now, let's see if they're going to whistle this down by contact or what. Oh, my goodness. No, he was not. His knees were blocked. He was not all the way down. Hicks gets spun around, and he rolls right into a hit. The ball pops loose. This is a good fumble. I mean, there's never a good fumble, but I mean, it's a good it's a good recovery by the Stampeders as they run this one all the way down. Oh my goodness. It's going to be first and goal from the Toronto 3 for the Stampeders. Calgary going to run this on the turf, and they're going to get stopped. Maybe up to the 2, maybe a pickup of 1. Oh my goodness. What a disastrous start here for the Argos. Their first play at home, a run, and it's fumbled, and that's that wet field. That's trouble. That's trouble. Yeah, Kyle, they look so good. The Alouettes look so good. Ripping stamps, all my faith in your Canadian hands. There you go. Calgary, second and goal. They're going to push this one in. We wait for the official. The hands go up, and it is a Calgary touchdown. Wow. A fumble by the Argonauts leads to a Calgary Stampeder touchdown. Hey, Random, what's going on? Welcome in. The Stamps just running this one in. Holy smokes. Mega, you're so funny. Unbelievable. The 1-yard gain just puts it home. Here's the extra point. That's up and it's good. 7-0 Calgary, not the start the Argonauts wanted. Right, David? Unreal. Go horse. Go horse. Random, that's funny. Wow. I that is not the start of this ball game I expected to see. Not the start at all. You know why? It's because I didn't go upstairs and put on my Argo jersey. That's what it is. I didn't want to go upstairs. I said, you know what? Give me an extra 5 minutes on the couch. Man, we do a BC watch long. To be honest with you, probably. Who are they playing this weekend? When are they playing? So no, BC's playing Hamilton this Saturday. Unfortunately, no. I actually have plans. I'm actually going out on Saturday night. I don't usually go out, but yeah, we'll be going out Saturday night. We got some dinner plans. So yeah, Saturday is off the table this weekend. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Last year's Grey Cup rematch happens on your birthday. Nice, Kyle. Addie, what's going on? I'm back. Won the series, but lost it. Yeah, it was a tough one today. It's all right. Calgary is up. It's pretty cool. Thanks, Addie. Appreciate it. Man, I can't believe that. Big turnover. Big turnover. Holy smokes. To get tickets to the Grey Cup this year. Listen, I was lucky enough to go to the Grey Cup in Toronto, and it was so much fun. Grey Cups are always a great time. It doesn't even matter which teams are playing. Obviously, you can't wait to see who's going to get your tickets. You got to get them early. But the Grey Cup is always a blast. It's always so much fun. So if you have an opportunity to go, I highly recommend it. Especially if you have a chance to go to a lot of the parties during the week before leading up to it. So much fun. All righty. Coming back to the Argos. Jerry and Grant is going to run this one up the middle. He's shaking and baking. Jerry and Grant is up to the 40. He's going to change directions. Now gets put into some trouble and taken back down. We'll see if they spot this at the 40 or the 39. But a good run from Jerry and Grant. Jerry and Grant, he has the ability to break free and just explode. And so he gets 29 yards on the run back. And it looks like they're going to put it at the 41. So a good spot there for the Argonauts. But Jerry and Grant, man, he can be so explosive. You never know when he could break free and run it all the way back. All right, let's try this again. I don't think Kelly's going to hand the ball off for his first possession. I lied. He does. He hands it off again, and the Argonauts going to run it up for about 6. So Smith is going to take this ball, and he's going to run it up. Wow. I'll be honest. I didn't think they were going to hand it off again after that fumble. Dallas, what's going on? Run that ball. Shane, exactly. Dang it. So good job. Let's keep this one going. 2nd and 3 for the Argonauts. Kelly back to pass. Going to roll to his right. He's going to tuck it and run it. 1st down and more as he crosses midfield and slides up to the Stampeder 51-yard line. 1st down, Argos. Big play there. And a good job. I think that was the play call straight out of the gate. He looked it off, and he wasn't like he was looking for his targets. A little look and then ran it on his own. So good job there. So Kelly, the snap, the little flick out to the left, going to run this back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picking up a yard there. Smith on the carry. A little flip off the snap, the little flip out to the side. Not a great execution on that one. That, to me, looked like a little bit of a broken play. It was almost like he just pushed it over. B Disney, are you able to look in your blocked users? I wonder if you blocked it by accident. Kelly going to roll to his right again. This one he's going to throw. Picked off. Interception. LeBros is going to pull this one in. Wow. Holy smokes. So it's a fumble on the first series. It's an interception thrown on the second series. Oh my goodness. The Argonauts having some trouble here early. This is going to be a long night for the double blue. That's a good question. B Disney, are you on a phone or computer? You know what, Kyle, I don't necessarily disagree with you there. In your profile, thank you, Mega. Mega will help you find it, but there should be an area where you can see who you have blocked or restricted. All right. Stamps going to snap it. They're going to run this one up the middle, pushing and shoving. They're going to pick up about 3 or 4, depending on the spot here. Unbelievable back-to-back turnovers. Dallas, it's pretty packed. It's pretty packed. The Toronto faithful have shown up here. It was pouring rain about 4 o'clock or so. So it's some wet turf. There's supposed to be rain again around 8 o'clock. So we'll see if that happens or not. It's only about a 45% chance. So it's like 50-50. Stamps ready. VA is back to pass. Shotgun with motion. Going to the right side. Going high. Going deep. Going long. And incomplete. Good defensive play there by the Argonauts not to take a pass interference. We've seen way too many pass interference called. Got to find the profile and find blocked users. Shane, I hope so. I hope so. The Argos need it to get back to 500. Every win is important here for the Argonauts now. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. They're going for it. No, they're kicking it away. Just kidding. This is going to be put up. Grant again is back. Going to pick it up at the 5. Going to run it to the 10. Stopped stone cold at the 15. So nowhere to go here for Jerry and Grant. No dice. Trying to put that one on the turf and run it up. Just nowhere to go. Oh boy, the Argonauts need to find something big. They need to find a way back. They're going to go to commercial break and return momentarily. Let's see how the Argonauts can get going. 6 rows behind the Argos bench, $80. Not bad at all, Dallas. Not bad at all. Great price. Really, really solid price for the Argos. And we hope that they can turn it around. We know they can. We know they can. And 2 turnovers to start. At a 0 when it's a Leaf ticket. Yeah, right? It is crazy. So hopefully they'll find their way. I'm sure they will. The Argonauts are a great team. They're a solid squad. Oh, hungry, oh, Henry. Love that commercial. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, but not a good start. The tickets are like the tabloid papers. People, right, exactly. All right, Argonauts. No turnovers now. No turnovers now. Let's play this one straight up. Let's play this one like Paula Abdul. Straight up. And hopefully they can get back in this one, pick up a big score. It'll be certainly important for them to do. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go Argos. They're going to talk this one. They're going to figure it out. What is Kelly going to pull out? Want to get Poke in this game. Coxie, get them in this game. Got to find a way. Back to pass. It snapped. Pump fake 1. Kelly going deep. Way deep down the right side. What a catch. Holy smokes. We just called his name and he makes a huge catch. That was Coxie, right? It is Coxie, Demetrius Coxie with a huge catch. Holy smokes. 36 yards, comes down a monster catch. Kelly back to pass again, ripping it over the middle. That's grabbed. That Poke, and he's taken down. Michael coming over, trying to set a block. That one doesn't work. But now Poke is in the action. Both Coxie and Poke getting it done. That's exactly the 2 guys we just called out. 2 huge throws. Uh-oh. 2 huge throws and 2 big catches. Let's go. Going to throw this off again. Another completed pass. The Argos going to run it up to the Calgary 20. And a big hit as Unger the third is going to get in here. And we got a flag on the play. And this has got to be unnecessary roughness. JK, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, Shane. Hats available in the merch store on our merch page. Big catch, big plays as the Argonauts come through. That was huge. So major foul, unnecessary roughness. A 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. It's going to move the chains quite a ways as Unger took a hard hit after the play. Becomes 1st and goal for the Argonauts from the Calgary 5-yard line. What's up, Lala? Welcome in. Handing it off in motion. Going to throw it across. Cut to cross. Touchdown! Toronto Argonauts. What a play. What a series. Kelly just lighting it up. That was huge. Great play. Hicks, who fumbled the ball leading to the Calgary touchdown. He's going to take this short little couple-yard pass before he runs it in. And a little spin karate kick there from Hicks. And with the extra point is up. That's good. And it's all tied up 7-7. Great series there. The Argos. DJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, I know, DJ. It was crazy. Cease was great today. So Hicks fumbled it to give the Stamps a TD. And now the Argonauts come all the way back. That was sick. That was a great run. That was a great run. It just shows you, Kelly, he's got the stuff. He's got the stuff. If I go, where is he now? He's 4 of 5, 79 yards. His longest completed 36. Absolutely madness. Look at this. Coxie, 36-yard reception. Unger, 20-yard reception. Poke, 18-yard reception. All in this one series. So good. So good. That was fast, furious, and explosive. Yeah, David, man, Kelly can throw. He can definitely light it up. A big risk, big reward, right? You end up getting a lot of interceptions that way. Excuse me. 307 days since the Argonauts' last home game here at BMO Field. How nutty is that? Their training camp and practice facilities have been out in Guelph while the World Cup was here. It's been a long time. Long time. Wow, that's awesome. Hello, Nathan. A good play there for the Argonauts. But BMO Field is packed. The weather seems to be holding off right now, and it is a big crowd there. Really was, Dallas. Really was. So now let's see how the defense can play. It's been a good start for the Argonauts defense. The kick is up. The weak part has been the defensive side of the ball for the Argonauts. Picked up to the 25, going to elude a hit to the 30 for stepping out of bounds. So Calgary will start their possessions around the 30-yard line. It's a shootout here in Toronto with 5.5 to go in the first quarter, 7-7. It has been awesome. It has been awesome. Love what we're seeing from these folks. Some good hustle, some good movement. So feels like 34 degrees. I was talking about how muggy it is. Feels like 34 down on field level. Unger is a great name. Your Stu Unger was one of the best. Oh, there you go. Back to pass. Vernon going to throw. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Calgary. No pain, no gain. That's right, David. Hey, Brennan, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope everybody had a great day, great Thursday. Hard to believe it's Friday tomorrow. Where did this week go? All right, 2nd and 10. Get another stop here, Argos. Let's go double blue. The Argonauts are 30-13 at home over the last 5 seasons. That's pretty impressive. Here's the snap. Nowhere to throw. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. No. He goes down. Vernon Adams Jr. drops to his knee. A good stop by the Argonauts. It's going to force 3rd down. And Calgary's going to have to kick this one away. Solid defense to start this game here for the Argonauts. And I'm not going to lie, I did not think I would be saying that here today. So an excellent, excellent start. Hey, Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, the kick is up. It's good. Grant is going to receive at the 25. He's going to dance around, but nowhere to go, and he gets steamrolled. So not a big return here for Jerry and Grant. It is a beautiful night. The clouds are breaking up in this long shot. The clouds are breaking up. I think that last bit of rain is going to pass. There is a dark spot over the stadium right now, so they might get a little bit. But behind that, it is breaking up. Depends which way the wind is blowing. Hey, Sylvester, how's it going? Welcome in. Back to pass. Hang on a second. This across diving. No good there. No good there. That was a close play, though. All right, so 87. I don't believe there is an 87. Kelly gonna throw. Hang on, this one is picked off again. Another interception. As Kelly throws deep into a hole, and Kelly is pointing. He's saying, what is Kelly arguing? This one is another interception, and if it stands, it looks like it will. That's 3 turnovers for the Argos. 2 interceptions and a fumble here in the first quarter. That is not good. So let's see. Kelly looking. No, he was wide open, and this was just a terrible, terrible throw. Terrible play. Hey, David, what's going on? Welcome in. That is just not a good play. Sylvester, were you thinking of a different number by any chance? So we got a challenge. Okay, so Toronto is challenging for pass interference. Pass interference. Redbird, what's up? Yeah, totally brutal. Senec CFL is better. So let's see. Hey, Morgan, what's shaking? It's all tied up. It's all squared away. Let's see what this challenge is going to throw. Or show, not throw. Hey, Matt, what's up? Yeah, let me look here. Let me look for this pass interference. I don't really see it as pass interference. I'm not going to lie. Unless I'm looking at the wrong guy, I don't see pass interference here. So let's see a little closer up play. There definitely is. There's hand contact on the hip, but that's not where the ball was going. I don't think this is going to be overturned. I'd be shocked. Let's see. Ruling on the field stands. That's what I figured. That was a grasp at nothing. I did not think that was a good challenge. Yeah, Meg, I didn't see pass interference at all. So another turnover for the Argonauts here in the first. 2:40 to go. Stamps back to pass. Defense going to get up on VA. He rolls out of it to his right, scrambling back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to roll it all the way, sliding for a first down. I think they're going to spot this 1 yard shy. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 here. Good run. Good run. The line just collapses around Adams, and he just jumps out of it and scrambles. Hendricks trying to catch him. He cannot. And Abrams is going to slide down in there. Good heads-up play. Now they're going to try and squeeze this one over the line, and to me, it's seeing where the pile is. That's over, no doubt about it. Maybe even picked up an extra one. Right, Dallas? 3 turnovers, Redbird. That's crazy. 2 interceptions and a fumble. Okay, 2 interceptions and a fumble here in the first for the Argos. All right, 1.5. Fresh set of downs here for the Stamps. 1st and 10 at the Argo 15. Back to pass, gonna hand it off on the turf. Gonna pick up about 3, maybe 4. No, it's about 3. So they are mixing it up quite well right now. They're mixing it up really well. Stampeders between running and throwing the ball. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup here by Mills. The Argos defense have a very tough test ahead of them now. 2nd and 7. Let's see if they can hold them and force them to go for a field goal. Come on here, baby. Shotgun motion is going. Back to pass, looking deep, going end zone corner. Up, and it's an interception, Argonauts. So the Argos going to come up with this one, and it's Big McFadden who goes up to haul this one in. Holy smokes. Oh, number 87. Okay, there you go. So 87. No, don't see. No, I don't see him wearing 87. So let's see if Kelly can get something done. He's going to throw this one up. Good pass as the Argonauts get it to about the 38. So I'm not seeing Sylvester. I'm not seeing that. Let's see here. So I don't think he's on the arc. Is he on the team this year? It says 87 wide receiver. I don't see him on the roster, however. So I don't know if he's I don't think he's on the roster this year. Let me go over this real carefully in case change a number or something. He does have stats up to last year, but nothing for this year. No 2026 stats. So I don't think he's playing this season. All right, they're going to go to commercial. Hey, good night. What's going on? Argos need a win. That's right. They got to get back to 500 with that big win. Ursus, welcome in. Shoot the puck. No, wait. Sack fly. No, that's not it. So Argos need to watch the turnovers. They cannot have another quarter like that with so many turnovers. No, no worries. No worries. If you're looking for any other info, I can try and find it for you. Funny, I recognize the name, but I was like, I don't remember seeing him. Yeah, always happy to look it up. Oh boy. Come on, Argos. 2nd quarter coming up. What are the Argonauts going to do? How are the Argonauts going to turn this one around? They need to get going in a big, big, big way. Can't afford to stall this one out. Need these Argos. Need these Argos in a big way. Right. Change here on the fly. Bear with me for just a moment. Trying to make a change here before they get going in the second quarter. All right, everything okay? Didn't get the snake again? Oh, did he give him one for free? Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All righty, Argos. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. Need a big play here. Need the Argonauts to have a big quarter. Need them to drive, drive, drive. All right, here we go. Let's pick it up from the Toronto 52. The Argonauts. Back to passes. Kelly. Going to throw this in a hurry. Completed. Sidestep. Folks are going to run this one up. Keep going down to the Calgary 30. Good pass and a good rush after the reception. Way to go, Argos. Hoaxie's off to a good start here. That's exactly what we needed to see. Use the receivers, Kelly, that you trust. Back to pass again. Rolling to his right. Going to throw this. Trying to get anything going. That doesn't work. Kelly shaking his head. No. Doesn't like how that play worked out. And he's doing this aggressively, pointing to his head. So Kelly showing some frustration here. That was an ugly play call, and the rain is starting to fall. We said around 8 o'clock, and it is 8:16, and that rain is starting to come down now. And the more it rains, the more this is going to favor Calgary. The ball's going to get wet. It makes it harder to catch. You're going to be forced to run the ball more, and Calgary's running game is stronger than Toronto's. Here's Kelly back to pass. Going to throw it way behind the line of scrimmage. Reversing, trying to get back. Look out, in trouble. A huge loss here for the Argos. What a horrible play call. Third down. The Argos are going to have to kick this away. Terrible set here for the Argonauts. Horrendous play calls. And Kelly is frustrated, and he's going over, and he's didn't see who he was talking to on the bench, but he was saying something quite loudly. So a tough short pass behind the screen. A long field goal attempt here. It's up, it's blowing. That is no good. And there's no more single points with the new rule change. Calgary going to run it out, tripped up at the 10-yard line. So a missed field goal here by the Argonauts. And they do not come away with any points. 7-7. Let's go. You need rain up in Dresden, Ontario. We've had a lot here in Toronto today. Man, it was raining like crazy around 4 o'clock. Like crazy. I don't think it's raining here. Oh, wow. All right. It was 3rd and 18. Yikes. Need a new coach, maybe. Good night. We just got a new coach. We just got a new coach. Tell them to close the roof. Right? But I bet they were wishing they were playing at a Rogers Center here tonight. So a 46-yard field goal attempt. That was no good. So Lidster with the field goal attempts. Just did not work. The Argonauts have had some struggles with their kicking unit as of late. Oh, that's not good. I mean, that's a long kick in the rain. Nothing you could do about that. Kicked out of the end zone or bounces. No single point out run. So in part of the new rule changes, David, they got rid of the miss of the single point for missed field goals. It's terrible. There's a lot of new rule changes that are slowly rolling out, and I don't like that. You know, the single point was such a big component of the Canadian Football League. It was one of those things that made it so unique. I really hope they bring it back. Yikes. All right, let's get this back in. Bring the defense out on the field. Holy smokes. And again, with this rain, it helps Calgary. Back to pass. Is Calgary going to start deep in their own end, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage? All down. Good play here by the Argo defense for a little sack-a-lack-a-lack. Good pull down. Good pull down. So Adams sacked for a loss of 1. Good little tackle takedown. Pocket just folding there, almost a face mask. So good work here. Yoko Argos. There you go, Morgan. All right, 2nd and 12 from Calgary's own 11. There's the snap. Gonna go short again. Gonna try and bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere near the first down marker, maybe picking up 6. And Calgary's going to kick this one away. Toronto's going to come off with excellent field position. They're going to get very good field position here. Let's see how the Argos are going to drop in now. Here's the snap. This is going to be kicked. Going to one hop. Grant is going to pick it up. Grant is going to run this one back. He gets a block. Grant is going. Grant to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Argos! Argonauts bringing it home. We talked about it all game so far, that Jerry and Grant can bust this one wide open, and he does just that. The one hop, he picks it up, and he's gone. Gets a solid block. High steps away from a tackle and runs it to the house. What's up, Ian? Welcome in. That was crazy. Here's the extra point. That's going to be up, and I think that missed. It is wide right. The extra point is wide right. The Argos are not hitting anything now. My goodness, it is not often you see the extra point being missed. Holy. Wow, so the Argos take the lead, albeit they only pick up 6, not 7. 10:07 to go. Second quarter. Sometimes you don't even need to bring your offense on the field. Just have your special teams run it home. So good job there. Absolutely, Morgan. Absolutely. Wow, that was good to see. That was great to see. Now let's just keep it going for the Argos. Man, that was awesome. It's a good weekend for CFL football. Of course, Calgary and Toronto tonight. Tomorrow, Saskatchewan and Ottawa. Ottawa 5-2. Or excuse me, Saskatchewan is 5-2. Ottawa is 0-7. Saturday doubleheader at 3:00. It's Montreal and Edmonton, a battle of the powerhouses. And then Saturday night, Hamilton and BC. So some good matchups this weekend. And it all starts off here today. Let's see if the Argos can keep it up. That was great. That was real nice. There you go. Love it. So Grant with the touchdown. That was huge to see. Oh yeah, Shane. They are so far from done. They have no chance in coming back. An 0-7 start. Ow, it just hurts. It just hurts. Hall of Fame game is on tonight. Sweet deal. Well, good job, Jerry and Grant. Man, he's one of a kind. All right, the Argos going to kick this one up. Calgary going to receive, running back up to the 30, cutting back across, diving over, getting the tackle. Good job. The Argonauts special teams to hold the receiver to getting just up to the 30. So good hustle there. And the Argos, they got some hop tonight. Playing at home, BMO Field, first game of the year. They got some hop. You can tell they're bringing the energy here today. All right, let's go, Argos. You like Ottawa this weekend? Take them as the underdog. Calgary going to run it up the middle. Stopped just over the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard pickup. Wow, unbelievable. Good hustle, good play. Argos getting the job done. Alberta getting rain on Saturday. This back to pass again over the middle. That's a first down. Calgary with a good reception there. Loose between Morgan and Munch. Oh, that's really funny, Lala. That's really funny. Small world, small world. So I'm trying to, can I not change? Maybe I can't. All right, never mind. What's up, Jordan? This is coming back. Calgary going to run it up again. Big stop here with a pickup of about 4. So excellent run. Good work. You like thunderstorms? Like a good thunderstorm? Thunder. The Argos doing a good job right now. Let's see if they can stop them. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Calgary approaching midfield. They're going back to pass. Vernon Adams, he's looking deep. Nope, now he's going to go short. Quick outlet throw, picks up the first down, the 50, the 40, the 30. Trying to hurdle a man, gets to the 25, and then it's taken down. Good rush, trying to get in there. Very good rush, but nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. The Argonauts, let's go. Calgary, 1st and 10 from the Toronto 26. They're within field goal range. Calgary slipping, jumping back up, going to stretch it, picking up about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 here. pinball would show up at my cousin Glenn's house in Brampton. Oh, Morgan, that's awesome. Pinball's the greatest. Pinball is so good. They're the worst. Jay's had a tough one today. Jay's had a tough one, that's for sure. We'll be live tomorrow, 6:30 with the Blue Jays. Oh, I got to set up that stream. I'll do that later tonight. Maybe tomorrow during the day. We'll see. All right, Calgary, 2nd and 4. Going to run it up again. Argo's going to stonewall them at the line of scrimmage. Good job. 3rd down. 6 minutes to go in the half. Let's see if they're going to go for it or if they're just going to take the field goal. Thank you, Shane. Best community, I'm telling you. I'm biased. This is the greatest place to be. 3rd and 4. Let's see what Calgary is going to do. Are they going to go for it? Nope. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. McCatney is coming in. You going to fake it? Nope. They're going to kick it up. They're going to take the 3. So it's going to be 13-10 Argonauts. 5.5 to go here in the second. Lots of time. I'm buying. What am I buying? What am I buying? Excuse me. That's funny. You got that right, Jordan. Best place to be. The Argos coming through. They're hanging on up by 3. Let's see what Kelly's got in that magic arm of his. No more turnovers. You said you're biased. I heard buying. You know, it's funny talking about buying. So last night, we were getting ready for bed. You know, we were at hockey, whatever, and got into bed, and it was late, and we put on YouTube, always flipping to see what on YouTube I want to watch. And lately I've been watching a lot of Vegas things, and I saw some guy, he's just playing slots, right? Just playing slots. So we put it on, and I look closely, and we're like, what? And this guy's betting like $2,500 a pull on the slot machine. And we look, and he's got like 30 grand in the machine. And we're like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, I have to watch this now. The guy, boom, in like 5 minutes, it's gone. Puts another 40K voucher in. This guy, I mean, I couldn't take my eyes off the way the money was flying. But he was down like 300,000. And I'm like, I got to turn it off. I got to go to bed. I can't watch this. So now I got to go back and find the stream I was watching and fast forward to the end and see if he managed to come back or if he continued to go all the way down. But it just goes to show, however you play, if you play the machines, if you play sports betting, whatever you play, please play responsibly within your means. Because, man, this guy was losing a ton of money. Holy smokes. See, the Argos have no kicker. You know what? I'm not sure what happened to Lyram. Killer Arhu. I mean, he was in a funk. He was in a bad funk, and the Argos kicking has just really gone south, I guess is the way of saying it. Now, I'll be honest with you, and you guys know, we've been so focused on the Blue Jays. Pardon me, we actually haven't watched a lot of football. So Lyram, he's on the 6-game injured list, so that's no good. All right, so the Argos going to put this back in play. So Kelly just gets blindsided. He gets sacked hard here. Guy believes he is Morgan. Pinball is awesome. So I had the chance to work with him a little bit. He is great. Back to pass again over the middle. Good catch. Spinning around. 1st down, Argonauts. Poke right there at the line. Oh, my goodness. Lala, we were sitting there and we're like, you know what I could do with that money right now? That's exactly how we were watching it. Only poker can be misskilled. Machines do it, but it's honest. Only luck. Yeah, 100% Shane. 100%. Here's Kelly throwing it towards sideline midfield. That's caught. Unger is going to be forced backwards, so forward progress stopped. We're going to get a whistle there. Hey, Jazz, what's going on? Cannot beat the variance at the casino. No way possible. The math is against you. Sports bets, at least you have a reason to bet on your team. That's true. Oh, my goodness. Dallas, in some places, you could buy a palace with that. Bet on baseball, football, and hockey. Nice. Good night. Kelly, back to pass. We got a flag on the play. Unger going to receive. Let's see what the flag is going to be. First down signaled. So I assume if it's against Calgary, they're going to decline. 3:44 to go on the clock. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? So it is first down on Calgary, or offside on Calgary. That is declined. The Argonauts now 1st and 10 from the Calgary 45. Tons of time on the clock, 3:44. Hey, PD, what's going on? Welcome in. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. You know, Argos should be able to pull it out, and they look really good so far. It's a lot of turnovers. This is going to be a close game. Very close game. Jordan, thank you for the heart. Back to pass. Kelly running out of the pocket. He's looking. Now he's in trouble, gets wrapped up and pulled down hard. We got another flag on the play. So much confusion on the field. Kelly started running, and then it looked like he stopped and was having words, and then he gets hit. So much confusion. Kelly's laughing now. So 10-yard penalty holding on the Argonauts. So the Argos going to move back 10 yards now. What a crazy little run through that just occurred. So holding. Argos rule, go team. This one is going to be a pass behind the line of scrimmage. Going to run it up. Getting back to the 50 and taken down. Good gain. I don't know if he's going to get it all. We'll have to see where the placement is. Morgan, thank you so much. 51 months. Thank you, buddy. Argos rule. Thank you for all your support and generosity towards the channel. Thanks to everybody. All of our channel members. Of course, we did post Blue Jays reaction just for channel members after the game yesterday. We're starting to do more and more channel member only content. Little bonus. Gonna take a commercial break, so we're getting a timeout here. I didn't see where the position was. It looks like 2nd and 10, so we picked up 10 more to go. When the Argos get there, can they get one more score before the end of the half? 3-minute warning, 3-minute warning. That's what it is. Lots of time still to go. Lots of time here for the Argonauts. Man, what a crazy half this has been. Fumble and 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Then the crazy long play. Some big receptions. Argos with a couple missed kicks. Missed field goal and a missed extra point. Argonauts leaving 4 points on the board or off the board. Just wild. But I guess that's life as a Toronto sports fan, right? You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of Timbits. You never know which one you're going to get. Unless you specifically ask. Holy smokes. I only say that because we picked up some Timbits yesterday. I haven't had Timbits in a long time. So good. So many ups and downs, Dallas. So many ups and downs. All righty, let's finish it off strong. Kelly and the Argonauts. Let's put some more points up on the board. You got 3 minutes to go. A lot of time. I did, Dallas. The chocolate ones, the sour cream glaze, the best. Oh, Jazz, it was crazy, right? What a horrible way to lose. So horrible. All right. Shotgun offside. Flags everywhere. So I think they draw Calgary. Calgary offside, 5-yard penalty, remains second down. So it should go to 2nd and 5 now. Good job, Toronto, getting Calgary to jump offside. It is 2nd and 5 now at the Calgary 40. So they're yelling on the field. Kelly going to throw. This one is caught. Coxie is going to step out of bounds. First down, Argonauts. They're yelling on the field. He did it again. That's a penalty. That was hysterical. Gets up, donuts. Bring him down. Get a roll with the Argos. Eat a good meal. Love it. I still got a couple. I think there's one left. We got one left. Here's another throw. Hard tackle. Kelly going to pick up a couple more yards. Second down, Argonauts. You can't have the chocolate ones, though. Big giveaway. Yeah. I don't know how good they'll be by the time they get to you. So a quick pass here by Kelly. Little outlet play. Hicks got taken down hard. So 2nd and 5 again at the Calgary 26. Hey, Jalen, what's going on? Back to pass. Kelly looking deep. Kelly throwing deep. Going end zone. Incomplete as the Argonaut player, Coxie, got tripped up there. No pass interference. Two players running side by side. Got a little tangled up. That's a good question, David. I actually liked him. I liked him a lot. I thought he was doing very well. All right, so field goal units coming on. Please don't miss. This one is up. It's going to hook. It stays good. The Argonauts put 3 up on the board. 16-10, 2:20 left to go in the half. Calgary now with an opportunity. Again, 2:20 is an eternity in the Canadian Football League. Hey, son, I am from Toronto. Yes, indeed. We are in the Toronto region. Born and raised from the 6. Oh, I know. So, Mega, it's funny you say that. Is it sad that everything is like within arm's reach? Mega, we got we got the little Timmy's crock. We got the little Timmy's crock. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete because Uncle Sam is a sucker. But I think it's cool. It's like a little change thing. It's a little change thing. A little Tim Hortons croc shoe. It's so cool. But I'm such a sucker for gimmicks. I'm a marketing person's best friend. So incomplete pass. Penalty, though. Looks like we got a flag on the play. Nope, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Back to pass again. Working through the middle. Long throw. Wide open. Good catch. Huge play here by Calgary. Barnes with a monster catch and a huge pickup. Wow. Vernon Adams goes deep. 37 yards. Big time catch, and he just caught it by the tip of that ball, and he was hanging on. Huge catch. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the Toronto 33. They're going to run it. They're going to get another first, stepping up and more, and finally taking down Mills. Crashing the house. 1:42 to go, and it's another first down Calgary. They are moving right now. They are moving and looking good. Move it, shake it. Who do you think you are? Argos just Defense having some trouble. Here they come again. Back to pass. Going sideline. Good catch. And tackled at about the 12-yard line. So a minute and a half to go. Going to be second and goal. Nope, second and 4. Excuse me. Couple more yards to that first down marker. I thought they were within it. Holy smokes. Which thing? What did I do? Back to pass. Again, it's caught. Still shy. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1. They didn't quite get to that first down marker. So this will be interesting. Do they go for the little tush push to pick up the first? Or are they going to go for the field goal? They are lining up. I try, Lala. I try. Mills just so close. They're going to try and push this one over. It's dropped. Do the Argos get the stop? I don't think they did. So they got to unplug the pile here. So we're waiting. It's going to be, they are going to give them the 1 yard. So that'll be 1st and 10 Calgary. 50 seconds to go. Meg, are you laughing at my Tim Hortons crock? Or are you laughing at my Spice Girl reference? All right, the clock is started. Let's see what Calgary does. 1st and goal. Back to snap, looking left. Gonna roll left now. He's got a lane. He's running. He's taking it to the house. Vernon Jones. What's wrong with me? Vernon Adams Jr. The mouth wants to work faster than the brain can work. They tie this one up 16-16 with the extra point still to come. Holy smokes. So Calgary runs this one in. Who do you think you are? There you go. I admit it. I love the Spice Girls. They were awesome back in the day. 16-16, extra point still to come. It's up, and it is just inside the post. That was close. 17-16, Calgary takes the lead as this game goes back and forth. Oh my God, Morgan, isn't it crazy? Morgan, I gotta look up this guy that I was watching last night and tell you who this was. Let me look it up in my history here real quick because my mind was blown. My mind was absolutely blown. Yeah, let me look this up here. So Morgan, it's NG Slot. NG Slot. This guy he's got like 1.26 million subscribers. It was absolutely crazy last night. NG Slot. So crazy. I also watch Vegas Matt and Friends. They're good too. Good. And what is it? Laughing Lion. Laughing Lion is pretty good. The Crocs. Jane Baby Spice. Everybody loved Baby Spice. This one is up. Baby was good. I love Sporty. Sporty, she was spunky, man. Mel C. I always said if they actually got together and did a reunion, I would totally go. Ginger Spice. Yeah, she was crazy too. She was spunky too. With Sporty Spice, she was like, she would just beat you up. Yeah, Dallas, I thought that too, but I guess they have some that are streamer friendly now. All right, 17-16, 28 seconds to go from the Toronto 36. Kelly, look out. You got to come out of the pocket. He's going to throw this over the middle. No dice. Good defense here by the Stampeders. It's Old Spice. Or is this, yes. Old Spice, Achy Spice, Sore Spice. That's really funny. Oh, I'm sure it is. Hey, Neely, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right, back to pass again. 20 seconds ago, Kelly got a long field. He's going to send this up the middle. Huge catch. Meidel's going to pull this one down. Huge catch. 15 seconds left to go. All the way to the Calgary 45. First and 10. There's 17 hours ago. You're right. Yeah, Morgan, it was crazy. Pump fake. Taking a shot to the end zone. No dice. Hey, Henry, rip off American football. CFL football is so different than the NFL. So different. It's much harder. Fields are longer. Fields are wider. Uprights are right at the goal line. Balls are bigger. 3 downs instead of 4. In the NFL, Americans, they need 4 downs to go 10 yards. Up here in Canada, you only get 3 to go 10. It's crazy. All right, here's Lidster, 52-yard field goal attempt for the lead. This is up, it's hooking, it's straightening, it's good. 52-yard field goal to give the Argos the lead. 19-17 as the clock strikes 0. And we go to the half. All right, let's flip over. Let me see if I can, let me get you. We don't want that. We want the stats. There we go. So this is what we want. All right, so we'll take a look here. Halftime, 19-17, absolutely crazy. Yeah, Henry, it's a blast. It is a blast. Something about Aqua Velva Bear. Oh my goodness. A missed field goal or punt, returnable, down in the end zone results in single dead ball, no single. Let's see. P break time. There you go, Mega. Oh, now here's with Samsung's wannabe. Not once upon a time, Lala. Once upon a time. Zig zig ah, so good. All right, let's go through some stats here. We'll start with the team stats we have up on the screen. Time of possession, Calgary really dominating that, 17.5 versus the Argonauts, 12.5. Total yards, the Argos have the lead there, 230 to 174. The Argos 230 is made up of 197 passing and 33 rushing. For the Stampeders is 111 passing and only 63 rushing. 12 first downs for the Argonauts, 9 for the Stampeders. Oh, excuse me. Third down efficiencies. The Argos haven't tried to go for a third down one yet. Calgary goes 1 for 1. Red zone attempts. Calgary is 2 for 4. Toronto, I got the hiccups. They're 1 for 1. The big issue here for Toronto is turnovers. 3 turnovers, all in that first corners. He's smoking indoors at Tampa's Hard Rock Casino. Right? Oh my goodness. See, I didn't know you could still smoke indoors at the casinos. That is crazy. If we go take a look at the individual stats, not team. We just did the team. And Kelly goes 16 of 22 for 197 yards, 1 TD, 2 interception, his longest throw 36 yards. Vernon Adams Jr., who's been right there with him, he's only 7 for 12 today, 111 yards, 1 interception, his longest 37 yards. Receiving for the Stampeders, Barnes, 1 reception for 37. Alford, 1 reception for 35. Philpott, 3 for 28. And Mills, 2 for 11. The Argonauts, Coxie, 3 for 73 yards. Unger is 5 for 53. Mackay Polk, 5 for 41. Meidel, 2 for 25. And Samuel Hicks, 1 for 5. And Hicks got that touchdown running it in. On the rushing side for the Stamps, Mills, 9 carries, 43 rushing yards. The quarterback, Vernon Adams, 3 for 16. And Quincy Vaughn, 2 for 4. On the Argonaut side, Kelly, 2 for 21 rushing. Smith goes 2 for 8. And Samuel Hicks, 1 for 4. And he had that fumble. So pretty sweet. From the sack side, 1 sack, and it's Clarence Hicks for the Stampeders. For the Argonauts, they have a pair of sacks. Ralph Hawley with 1, and Dwayne Hendricks has 1 as well. From a kicking standpoint, Lidster, 2 field goals made, 3 field goal attempts. He did miss the 1, and he missed an extra point. He's 1 for 2. McTamey, he's 1 for 1 for the field goals made, 2 for 2 from the extra points. From the punting side, the Argos haven't punted the ball away yet, but the Stamps have 4 times. Vassett, 191 yards, his longest 58-yard punt. From a kick return, McAllister, 3 returns for 55 yards. For the Argonauts, Jerry and Grant, 1 kick return for 29 yards. Hicks, 1 return for 26. And 3 punt returns, Jerry and Grant takes them all for a total of 79 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. His longest was 64 yards. Hey, Jansen, how's it going? Welcome in. What Kelly? Wait, I don't understand. You mean his number? Number 12. Number 12. So Chad Kelly wearing number 12. I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Yeah, it was tough. The Jays were there. It was a tough go-around for the Blue Jays. They couldn't pull it out. We will be back live with the Blue Jays tomorrow evening, 6:30, as Soriano new on the mound. He's going to be taking it over. That should be a fun one. Oh, stat, 2 for 21. I'm not, which stat? He's got 2 interceptions, 1 TD. He's 16 of 22, so 16 attempts, 16 completed for 22 attempts, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 197 total yards. Yeah, not 2 for 21. He's 16 of 12. Oh my God, I can't speak. 16 of 22. Can you tell I'm tired? 16 of 22. I'm just overcomplicating it now. But it was a nightmare of a first quarter, but he played much better in the second. If we break it down, if we look at the summaries, and the game started, it was 11:26 in. Quincy Vaughn rushed in the first touchdown for Calgary to take the lead. Kelly then got it to Hicks to run it in, tying it up with 5:50 left in the first. As we go into the second quarter, 10:34, Mark Vassett punt return by Jerry and Grant in for a touchdown, and it was a missed extra point, gave the 13-7 lead. Then a field goal by Calgary made it 13-10. A field goal by Lidster and the Argonauts made it 16-10. Then Vernon Adams rushed it in with 43 seconds left to make it 17-16. And with 3 seconds left, the 52-yard attempt by the Argonauts was good. And the Argonauts end the first half 19-17. Martin Hook will be in Leduc at our rec center. Oh, very cool. Mega, that's awesome. We had somebody was up here in Newmarket like just the other day. I forget who it was now. I saw on Facebook. Like Stanley Cup was in Newmarket. That's awesome. It's been all over. Right now I'm at the beginning of a stream. The first hour of 6 is 17,000 in the machine losing. Right? So Morgan, I probably started watching about 2 hours in. An hour and a half, 2 hours in is when I happened to put it on, I believe. I haven't seen money being thrown around like that ever in my life. It was crazy. Alrighty. So good. I mean, I wouldn't say a great first half. It was a good first half. I thought both teams played well. Again, a little bit of rain coming in, and the Argonauts did a decent enough job battling through that rain. It can get slippy and slidey, and they certainly managed to hang on, and do what they needed to do. So good job by the Argonauts. A good job by the Stampeders. It's going to be one heck of a second half of football coming up, and it's going to be a great half. I'll take pics of him with the Omega. You're going to go, Mega. Tell him about the channel. Tell him to come check us out. And he's welcome anytime. Any player or referee has an open invitation to come join us at any time and talk some hockey. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, take some pics for sure. Seeing the Stanley Cup is always a big thrill. Seeing any of these championship trophies are very cool. I remember I was at an event when I no surprise, spent some time with the Argonauts way back when. I was at an event and we took the Grey Cup with us, and just hanging out with the Grey Cup for an afternoon was so much fun, right? It's so great. And of course, there's so many rules you have to follow when you're around these trophies because, they got to make sure they're in pristine condition. And then you watch when they win, they get dented and dinged up and broken. And man, it's like the fans almost have more respect for the trophies than a lot of the players do. It's pretty funny. But it's a good thing they got folks on board who can fix these things. Yeah, pretty darn cool. All right, we're getting set for second half Thursday night football, and it has been real exciting. It's going to be a good weekend of sports. Of course, we talked about the Canadian Football League schedule coming up this weekend. It's going to be very exciting. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to have an interesting weekend of their own as they visit the Phillies for 3. We will have their action tomorrow at 6:40 and Sunday at 1:35 before they come back home to Toronto and welcome Boston, New York, and Tampa. That is not going to be an easy August at all. It is going to be absolutely awesome. Hey, Christina, where did it go? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. You're more than welcome to stay here. But no, we do not have any links that we can pass out and share for Christian. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Oh man, a professional cup carrier. Want to wear the white gloves. Yeah, right. So cool. I mean, what a job. I mean, it's not an easy job. He's got to travel around all over the place, and you got to make sure the players are being safe with it. That guy's got stories and stories and stories. I'm sure I would love to hear him one. I hope one day he writes a book. Put in all the stories that he's shared over the years of the cup being left in in cabs and swimming pools, and they told them. I think it was Matthew Tkachuk said when they won the second cup, they were warned not to take the Stanley Cup into the ocean. The cup gets its own seat on the plane. Absolutely does. When they won their first Stanley Cup, he took it in the ocean. They got in a lot of trouble because the salt water is so bad for the cup. So when Florida won the second time, they said absolutely no taking it in the ocean, which I thought was absolutely hysterical. You never know what's going to happen, man. If that trophy could speak, how many meals have been eaten? We've seen ice cream eaten out of it. We've seen poutine eaten out of it. Saw man, pasta being eaten out of it, good spaghetti and meatballs. There's so much that's been eaten out of that thing. It's so cool. Alrighty. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? Can't believe we're in week 10 already. Week 10 here in the CFL. If we go down the standings, that's what we haven't done. Let's take a look at these standings. All the babies sitting in the cup. That's right. All those babies. So Montreal leading the East. 7 wins, 1 loss. The Argonauts are in second. They're 3-4. Looking to go 4-4 if they can bring it up to 500 with the win today. Hamilton is 3-5. Ottawa is 0-7. Out west, the Edmonton Elks are in top spot, 6-2. Saskatchewan is just behind them, 5-2. And Saskatchewan, not that I want to say they have a gimme, they pretty much have a gimme tomorrow facing the 0-7 Red Blacks. Calgary is at 4-4. Winnipeg is at 4-4. And BC Lions bringing up the rear. They are 2-5. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. I'm still going Argos to win this one. It's going to be close all the way through, but I'm taking the Argonauts to win this one. I think they got it. I think they absolutely can take this one home. But it's not going to be easy. Right, it's not going to be easy at all. They're going to need to really ensure the defense can play strong. Because that traditionally this season has been the weak spot for the Argonauts, as the defense has been letting up. But they've been playing well today. Everybody's getting in with some tackles, so the defense is playing well today. They just need to keep it up. Can't let up down the stretch. All right, let's get rid of this. This. All right, can the Argos hang on? Dollar questions. I believe they can. I think they can. Let's flip this up here. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happening? All right, last commercial break, and then this second half is going to get underway. All I'm trying to do is pull up. Here we go. Log back in. Yes, we're going to open up FanDuel here and get our live lines. Get our live lines going on right now. So the Argonauts are minus 200. Calgary is at plus 154. So if you think the Argonauts are going to choke and that Calgary will take it, now's a good time to get in on that. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Two plus touchdowns, man, that's a heck of a bet. I wouldn't take any of those. What else? What are the popular? There's actually not a lot that you can bid on here. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. So let's go Calgary plus 154 on the money line. Argos minus 200. Not well. Got it fast. Pulled out your back. Oh, I'm sorry, Joshua. You're having sympathy pains for my back. You did it because I was hurt, so you felt bad. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, Josh. Oh man, I get well soon. Get well soon. Youngest baby to have their picture in the cup was 20 minutes old. Dallas, are you serious? Holy smokes. "20 minutes old and put in the cup." That's like birth, wipe and clean up, skin to skin in the cup. That's crazy pants. That baby probably thinks the Stanley Cup is its mother now. In 2019. Does it say whose kid it was? Which player? Oh, you know what, Joshua, I'll be honest with you. I had it on in the background while I was working, so I didn't really see a whole lot of it that was going on. I kind of just looked over my shoulder from time to time. So I have to go and watch the full highlights a little bit later on. Yeah, the day games are very tough for me because, I work and so much work to do. I'll be honest with you. I was amazed how many other creators seem to be available for every single afternoon Jays game. They're always free. So they just not work. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But I love my job. I love what I do. All right, let's bring it back. The Argos, a decent half, but they need more time of possession and less turnovers. It was a fan. It was a fan's baby. How did a fan get a baby that was 20 minutes old into the cup? Do they have like the cup at the hospital or something? Dallas, I'm intrigued by this story now. I'm intrigued. All right, Vernon Adams saying he's got to hold up his end of the bargain here. He needs to make good throws. He needs to make good plays. He needs to bring his team back in here. The handler brought the cup to the hospitals. All right, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, they're coming back out on the field. Oh, so many questions. So many questions. All right, let's flip this back over. Let's get ready. Second half of football. Argonauts to receive. Jerry and Grant is back. This is going to be kicked off. Let's go Argos. That's right. Good night, Munch. Oh, I don't even know. Does my chat highlight work? It does. All right, let's go Argos. All right, the kick is up. Grant back to receive. Going to pick it up to the 20. Going to midfield to the 30. Trips up. Still up. Spinning away to the 40. All down at about the 44. Good return. Jerry and Grant. There was a watch party in the birthing room. Oh my goodness. Huge return. Huge return. Wow. It looks as though the rain has stopped. They can see clearly now. The rain has stopped. All right, Kelly. He's going to hand off inside up the middle. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the rush. At least it wasn't a turnover this time. 7 yards on the rush. The first handoff to start this game, the Argos were in a bad way. Oh, that was their goes to 2nd and 3. Excuse me. What happened to the first play? Did the TV guys miss the first play? There you go, Dallas. Showed them how it's done. That's right, Morgan. So Argonauts back. Quick pass over the middle. It's held on to. First down, Argos. First down, Argos. Hey, the room guy, what's up? Again, man. Holy smokes. The trolls are out. Oops. Quick pass. Folks are going to pick it up. Trying to get there. Down to a knee. Cannot get there. Let's see. Man, can I only delete one of the comments? Come on, Calgary. Gonna throw this sideline route. Good defense by Calgary coming right up, taking the Argonaut player down. That's gonna bring it to 3rd and I think 5. The Argonauts are gonna be forced to punt this one away. My goodness. So a quick pass. And no chance. Not a good block. The Argonauts going to kick this one away. Good kick. Calgary going to let it go. That's going to sail back into the end zone. Calgary going to pick it up. Down on a knee. So 0 yards. Going to give a single point. So a little touchback, if you will, as they take a knee in the end zone. So not a good drive by the Argos to start. There's some sketchy play calls there that just really has you shaking your head, wondering, really? That's the play call you're making? Oh, boy. It's a good game so far. Great game as the Argos looking to continue to drive through. Argos have a lot of time left. And again, defense, I'm not worried about the offense. The offense will find a way. I'm worried about the defense. The defense is the side where things will struggle. Oh, hello. Do they all go in okay? Why? Well, yeah. You get the other stuff too? Yeah. Yeah, ask about when we're... Hey, Joey, how's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, folks. Evening, Sam. Nice, Joey. Tonight isn't my good day. I was at my friend's apartment. Oh my goodness, Joshua. You're having a tough go for sure. Tough go for sure. Sorry about that. We just added some new fish. So got to make sure everything went okay, you know. You know how it goes. All right, so coming back from commercial break, Argonauts going to look to defend. Vernon Adams Jr., 7-12 in the first half. Let's see what he's got to do in the second half. I'm not going to lie, I expected a little bit more out of him. He's been playing really, really well this season. So they're going to start from the Calgary 40 now. Back to pass across the middle. Good 5-yard pickup. One of the areas the Argos defense has struggled with are those short kind of 5-yard quick passes. And we've seen some teams pick the defense apart by doing that over and over and over. Finally, the Argos bring their field defense in for kind of a short yardage defense, and they get burnt with the deep pass. So hope that isn't going to be the case here. 2nd and 5 from the 45. CA is set. And it's good to hear the horns and the cowbells out. Again, a little pass over, first down and more. Probably going to pick up about 10 yards total. And again, it was another little 5-yard quick pass. Turns into 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 up to the Argonauts' 53-yard line. 12 yards they're given in total. So we're going to watch and see if VA is going to keep doing these short yardage passes. From the Toronto 53. Ready, hot. They snap it over. Fake the handoff. Another pass up to the line of scrimmage, and the Calgary player, Bill Plott, slips there. That wet turf coming into play as he slips and goes down. So he picks up a couple, gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7, gets to the 50, not able to get much more. 2nd and 7 now. Calgary looking to continue to drive. They need a big play here. Argos defense needs to step up. As we saw in that last play, field is wet. Players having some traction issues. VA looking back. He's going to roll to his right, looking deep. Flag is thrown. Long pass, wide open on the sideline, up to the 10, and that's going to be in the end zone for Jones. But let's see what this flag is going to be. This could be coming all the way back. holding on Calgary. This is indeed coming all the way back. So a little hold, and my goodness, negates a Calgary touchdown. There is a hold right there for just a split second, and that's unfortunate. Downfield, the Calgary player was wide open, Jones. It was an easy catch, and he got one block and was in. Now they got to do it again. 2nd and 17 from the Calgary 50. Yeah, Mega, he was so wide open. Snap. Calgary back, looking deep again, going way deep over the middle on the run. Incomplete pass. Good attempt, couldn't haul it down. Dem Bones coming in with the UNC alert. Thank you so much, Dem Bones. Welcome in, and thank you for the jewels. Good throw right down the middle of the field, and some good defense here. We've seen the Argos and Caesar himself taking some pass interference calls on these deep balls, but this time it was defended well. So Calgary going to kick this one away. Grant set to receive, but it goes to the other side of the field. And so that is caught and taken down almost immediately. So here comes Chad Kelly back out on the field. See what the Argos can do with 9:20 to go. Third quarter, and it's turned into a gorgeous evening in downtown Toronto. The clouds are gone. The weather has really turned around. Absolutely awesome. I tell you, there are some really, really nice city skylines, but on a clear night, downtown Toronto with the CN Tower, when you look in from the lake, woof, it is a gorgeous sight. I remember I used to work out of an office in downtown Toronto, and out my window, I could look down and see the water, and man, it was awesome. So good. Some of the sights that you get from downtown Toronto. If you're ever in Toronto, for those that are out of town, if you ever come into Toronto and it's a clear day, you got to make sure to go up the CN Tower, because you can see everywhere. It is the sight to see. When can I get third interception tonight? He needs the hat trick. I'll take 3 touchdowns over 3 interceptions. Oh, my goodness. That's the thing, though. When you go deep like that, anything can happen, because he's not rifling them in. He's getting a good arc and a good lob. And when that ball comes down, they are very catchable for the defensive team. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Kelly's arm is going to bring us here in the third. And by the way, they just showed a commercial for Super Troopers 3. Who's excited for Super Troopers 3? I know I certainly am. I know I certainly am. Thank you, mods. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Toronto 32-yard line. Neither have I, Dallas. I haven't seen Toy Story. I haven't seen Spider-Man. Gonna put it on the floor. Hicks is gonna run it up. He picks up. This should be about 4. Argonauts aren't running the ball a lot. But they're picking up some yardage. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 38. Let's see if Kelly can do one of these short yardage tosses. He's going to look. No, he's going to go deep. Nice catch right at midfield. And Coxie just stepped out of bounds. Coxie on the line. Good catch. Joshua, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. Kelly back to pass. He's got a roll. Pocket collapses. He throws this one up. Incomplete pass in the middle of the field. Nobody there to pick it up. Hey, Jared, what's up? Welcome in. Nobody there to make that receipt. He had to back up quickly. He didn't roll right or left. He just backed up an extra couple of steps and made the toss. So 2nd and 10 now. Calgary 54. They're going in the right direction. They need a big play here to continue this drive. Kelly going to put it across to the first down marker. I don't think he got there. He's going to be short a yard. Calgary's saying they pulled the football out of his hands. Calgary's saying it's their ball. Dickinson is arguing. A lot of confusion on the field, a lot of yelling. Argos want to snap this ball. They're trying to go quick. They snap it off so they don't allow the challenge, but now it's blown down. And Kelly is screaming at the official. Calgary they had a man drop down on the field to pretend he was injured so they'd blow it down. They did not. So the ball definitely does come loose upon review. Coxie was hit, and it looked like it was loose. It looked like the ball came out. They're going to bring it back. It's 3rd and 1 for Toronto. So Toronto went quickly to move the play along. Still Argo ball. That was so confusing. 3rd and 1. Argo's going to go. They're going to get over there. First down, Toronto. Holy, so much confusion. Hey, Theo, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. So he got hit. He got pulled. The ball definitely comes loose before he gets taken down. Now, I would kind of argue his forward momentum, his forward progress was stopped, so it was a dead ball anyways, which is probably what they ruled. Quick play. Kelly rolling to his left, looking downfield, throwing it over the middle, sliding catch. Nice job. Flag coming up after the play. What's this flag? Waiting to see what the flag is going to be. So blocking downfield before the ball was caught. It's an illegal block that's called. Wow, that is not something you hear every day. An illegal block. So crazy. All right, it looks like the field was a little delayed, so it's just catching up here. Kelly, pump fake. He's going to roll to his left, throwing to his left, incomplete. So 2nd and 20, nothing doing on that play. 5:57 now. Time is ticking. So much confusion, so much pointing fingers and looking, trying to sort it out. Yeah, Theo, it's crazy right now. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. So 2nd and 20, Argonauts at the Calgary 53. This is snap back. Kelly, a long pass going sideline. That's intercepted. Another pick. This is coming all the way down. It's going to be a pick 6 to the 10. Touchdown, Green. Pick 6. Calgary with the interception and running it all the way back for the touchdown. Another interception thrown by Kelly. There you go. Joshua, you got your Hattie. You got your trick. Unreal. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. off the play. This is thrown. Vital kind of dropped down, thinking he was going to try and scoop this before waiting to make a play, waiting to make a catch. They don't go get the ball in that one. Wow, picked off and a touchdown. Yikes. A long drive here for the Argonauts ends up in a Calgary touchdown. They're going to take the lead now 24-20. Jared, that was crazy. Yeah, that's a great idea, Theo. That's a great idea. I love it. Grab a postcard. Send me a postcard from your area, your region. I'd love to get a postcard collection going. That's a great idea. If you're going to send us a postcard, put on it, put a little note, read on stream or private. And if you want it read on stream, I'm happy to share them on stream. Otherwise, I'm happy to keep them private. But yeah, let's get a postcard collection going. Wow, what a crazy third quarter this is, and what a crazy game. Back and forth, it continues. Hey, Jennifer, what's going on? There wasn't a penalty on the throw. At least no flag was thrown on the interception. So it was thrown, no flag went up. At least none that I saw there. And they ran that all the way back. It would look like a clean catch, which is nuts. Very, very big catch. Man, those Argos. That's going to be the downfall of Kelly. Kelly can put up a ton of yards, but there was a lot of interceptions. So, okay, they're bringing it up. Well, the officials got what they want. So the Argonauts kind of run. You have three guys set up on the near side. One goes short and hooks left. The other two go long. And the throw was coming for the Argo that ran the short route and hooked towards the sideline. And as he was going towards the sideline, the ball just kind of dropped down and the player didn't go to the ball. It was an easy pick. Grant is going to receive the kick. He's going to bring it up to the 20, up to the 27, and he gets grabbed down. So Kelly going to come back on the field. The offense is going to be back on the field. Yes, Jennifer, we'll be live tomorrow for the Blue Jays and Phillies. I'll get that stream set up probably sometime tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it over lunch tomorrow. It'll be too late to do it tonight. So Toronto at their own 27 is where they're going to start this drive. Let's see if Kelly can get this touchdown back. Going to hand it off, putting it on the turf. They're going to run it up, pick up about 4 yards. Hope the Jays win more. Yeah, I hope so too, Jennifer. We need a big win. After a tough loss today, we need a big win. All right, Toronto, 2nd and 6, getting it up to their 31-yard line. Go Jays, go. Back to pass again, looking over the middle, looking left. Fires this one, a quick pass, nice catch. First down, Coxie going to step away and more. Coxie going to drive it up to midfield, picking up about 10 yards after the reception. Good run there by Coxie. 1st and 10, the Argos going to move it up. 3:43 to go now. Again, lots of time to go half the field. Tons of time. Back. Kelly rolling to his right this time, throwing to his right. It's caught, and Unger is going to step out of bounds. So doing the same thing now, working both sides of the field. Argos, some good plays. Clock continues to move. 3:14 to go. 3:05. Second in inches. So they didn't give it to him. Second in inches. Kelly back. He's looking. Throwing this over the middle. Wide open. Good catch. Going to pick up a couple extra yards. They're going to move this one up. They're working it really, really good. Common is going to bring that one in. A great catch. Kelly is working quick now, and he's completing these passes. He's also not lobbing them for great height. He's really throwing them in. And that was a good catch. Common went up to catch it, to bring it in, take it in the chest. Don't try and just catch it all arms. 2:22 to go. First and 10 from the Calgary 27. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. Kelly in trouble. Rolls away. He's looking deep. Holy smokes. Going end zone. Oh, it's picked off again. Intercepted in the end zone. LeBron's another interception. Oh my goodness. Kelly going for like a monster pass. And this one is picked off in the end zone. Oh my goodness. LeBron, another interception. What are you doing, Kelly? Let's go, Calgary. Your birthday came early. Man, Kelly, he's throwing a whole lot of yards. But man, that's his fourth interception. He's thrown for 1 TD and 4 interceptions. That's crazy pants. Come on, Argonauts. Got to step up and do a better job than that. Kelly's got to step up and do a better job. You can't work things that way. Holy smokes. Folks, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, make sure you hit that like button for us. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe as well. We would appreciate it. And by the way, I haven't even mentioned this today. Today is our 5-year chaniversary. Our 5-year streaming chaniversary is today. So a happy 5 years to us. And thank you to everybody who's been with us for the long haul, been with us for a very, very long time. Hard to believe. 5 years. That is crazy. When we started this 5 years ago, we didn't know what on earth we were going to do. We didn't know what kind of channel we would be. We didn't know anything. Thanks, Rissus. Happy video day. There you go. Thanks, Jonathan. When this all started, we were just trying to figure it out. Right? We did a live stream from up north. We did a live stream from Weber's. We started 5 years ago, our first hockey season, and we didn't even start the season doing live hockey. We were doing a hockey news show. It was so crazy how this channel has evolved and the community, what it's become. Handing it off, gonna run this one up the gut. We need the Basement Royal Rumble anniversary, right? Ronda Rousey coming back again, Dallas. Yeah, it's a lot of you that are here today. The ones that are with us whenever we stream. Got a good loyal group. We appreciate you so much. All right, 2nd and 8. Calgary 32. The Stamps going to start to work forward. Looking over the top, going to spin back. The Argos coming up. Big quarterback sack. So big sack. The Argos defense coming up huge. Going to force 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 8. No, it's going to be 3rd and more. 3rd and 15. Big sack. So they're going to have to kick this one away. Argos going to get the ball back. Screenshot of your face. That was such a crazy moment. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it very, very much. This is going to be punted away. Argo's going to get the ball back. With 30 seconds to go in the third. Argonauts. Unger on the return. He's dancing through, getting almost to the 50-yard line. A good run there on the return. Oh, Jennifer, would love to see it. Would love to see it. Joshua. We've had some great moments over the years, that's for sure. We really have met a lot of good people along the way. We've shed a lot of tears over the past several years. We've seen a lot of great events. All right, from the Toronto 48, last play of the third quarter, they're going to run this one up the middle. Flag on the play. So not going to pick up any yards here. Let's see what this flag is going to be. Maybe they'll pick up some penalty yards. What's the call, ref or ump? Offside Toronto. Penalty is declined. So that is the end of quarter number 3. They're going to take a break, and then quarter number 4 is going to start it up. It's going to be time to rock. Time to get going. Absolutely unbelievable. What a game this has been. Not know that Kelly is celebrating. Where'd it go? 4/20/26, February 14th, in the middle of August. Oh man, he's had a lot of interceptions. That's not a good stat. Can't keep doing that. Can't keep doing that. Oh boy. I'm excited for this upcoming year. I really am. I'm not going to lie though. It's getting harder and harder. Competing against, if you look at all of our competition, everybody's in their 20s. I'm the only old man still doing this. We're doing it and fighting strong. Maybe that's why everybody's able to do those J games. They're not working. They're still in school. They're off for the summer. Oh man. Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher, but we're still going to be here for everybody. We're still going to bring the fun like we always do. Donald, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. We'll be here, of course, throughout baseball season, and hockey is going to get going in just a few short weeks. I can't wait. Remember when the Blue Jays made it to the playoffs, the World Series moment with, oh, it was crazy, Jonathan. That one game when they clinched the division, we popped a little mini bottle of champagne. That was fun. We've taken some pies to the face for big milestones. You guys have made me do jumping jacks and push-ups. We've gone for some Halloween walks and Christmas walks to look at all the lights and decor. We've done some Canada's Wonderland streams. We've done so much craziness. Disney World fireworks, Disney live streams, so much stuff. And I look forward to doing all more of it. Old wine improves with age. Old wine improves with age. Old wine's bones don't get rickety and cracky. Hey, Fernando, how's it going? I still like the Argos to win this game. I still like the Argos to do it. Back to pass. Kelly takes a snap low. He's just going to air this one out on the run. That's pass interference. There's a flag. Thank you kindly, official, for throwing that flag. Pass interference. This should move way up. Now, by the way, the Argonauts, they jumped up to plus 235. So you know what? Let's throw. Oh, what happened? What locked? It won't let me drop a bet. I was going to throw a bet down, show you how much I believe the Argonauts are going to come back to win. I was going to throw a bet down, but after that play, It locked it out. Single game interception record by an individual player is 5. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot. This is going to be taken down. The Argos moving all the way up to the almost the 10-yard line. They're getting ready to strike. Oh, and so the odds change from 235 all the way to plus 112. They locked again. And I was going to jump on that plus 235. Second and 7. It's locked again. Argonauts back to pass. Going over the middle. Dropped in the end zone. It's going to become 3rd and 7 now. 3rd and 7. Dropped in the end zone. It was right there for the taking. In and out of the hands. Oh, right there on the fingertips. And if you can get your fingers on it, you got to hold on to that football. Tough break. 3rd and 7 now for the Argonauts. So Lidster is going to go for the field goal. This one is up, a chip shot, and that's good. So it's going to be 24-23. Stamps still have the lead, but it's a 1-point game. Oh, how's it going? I was trying to, the Argonauts were plus 35. I was in the middle of putting my bet in, but then it got locked because they're changing the odds, and it's still locked. They haven't unlocked it yet. But I was going to take it at plus 235. Plus 180. That's not as good as 235. Do I wait a little bit? Do I wait a little bit, or do I wait to see if they're going to bring it down? $10 only wins 18. I'm going to wait and see if that goes back. See if the Argonauts get it back to plus 235. Put 20 bucks down. Did you get it at plus 235? Just went to plus 172. Getting lower. It's getting lower. See if I can log out and log back in. It's crazy how the odds jump around so much. All right, let me close this. Log back in. Funny, I've been so bad. No, you didn't. I've been so bad in my betting lately. My whole virtual wallet that I had stacked is pretty much gone. Thanks, Blue Jays. All right, plus 164. I'll let you know if it gets back to that higher number. We'll jump in on that. Break the record, most ints in a game. He needs 2 more. It's insane, Joshua. I can't believe that. Thank you so much, H. I appreciate it. All right, so Calgary is going to take over here on the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, 13-18 to go. It's a 1-point game, a 1-point game. Even if Calgary scores, hang on, rushing out of the pocket. Here comes the Argonauts defense. A little flicker around. 1st down, Calgary. Big play. Really big play there. So even if they score, the Argos can still pick up a 2-point convert to tie. So big. Calgary needs a big drive here. They want to blow this one open as much as they can. Stamps have the ball at the 53-yard line on their own side of midfield. 1st and 10 again. VA back to pass. That is tipped. It's a block pass, knocked down, incomplete. You're broke. Me too. I'll tell all those Jays games. The Jays games, man, they killed me. And I in one of the Canada World Cup games too. I was like, you know what? There's a chance. Let me throw a couple of bucks down. Of course, that didn't work out well either. All right, 2nd and 10 from the Calgary 53. What do the Stamps have? What's VA got? A lot of conversation. They say, let's go. Oh, timeout called. As the clock winds down to 0, Calgary forced to take a timeout here. You know, that's a timeout they didn't want to take. That it winds down, they're forced to take it. They'll have their challenges available, haven't needed it. Argonauts used a challenge early on in this game. So 2nd and 10 again. Here we go. From the Calgary 53. Vernon Adams Jr. looking for a big play here. Down in the 4th quarter, Calgary up by 1. You're going to take this snap, going to run this up. It's a big run, 1st down and more. Over the line, shaking off the Argonauts defense. They run it all the way up. Holy smokes. What a run here from the Stampeders. The Argonauts defense completely forgetting how to tackle. Oh, that was a nightmare. That was not good defense there by the Argonauts. That's where they need to stand tall. It's plays like that that is going to be a big challenge. All right, it goes to plus 230 now, plus 230 on the money line. From Toronto 28, they're within field goal range. That's going to be stopped. They make it a 2-score game. Nope, now it's up to 210. The odds shuffle too quick. If Calgary can secure a field goal here, if they pick up any points, it's going to make things very difficult for the Argonauts. Argo's got to figure their way. CD, thank you so much for lighting the blue lamp and hitting that subscribe. Odie, 1K. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Argos need a stop. Back to pass. Adams looking. He's going deep. It's tipped. Argonauts in and out of the hands. Oh, and the referee takes a hard spill. Franklin had it in and out of his fingertips. Oh, my goodness. What a moment that would have been. That would have changed the tides for sure if the Argos would have pulled down that ball. 3rd and 6 now for the Toronto 24. Calgary going to take a chance at a field goal. Oh, my goodness. That should have been caught. Should have been caught. Here's an important field goal. This one is up. That's good. No doubt about it. It's a 2-score game. No, why am I saying 2-score game? Holy smokes. Samuel B., get with the program. 27-23. All right, that should drop the stats. That should drop the stats. Funny, after he dropped the ball, he leveled the official that was right there at the sidelines. Just ran right over him. Not intentionally. But, oh, man, just wrong place at the wrong time. So this is anybody's game, folks, with 10-14 to go. Argonauts are going to get the ball back. Kelly needs to stop turning it over. Needs to stop turning it over. So I'm waiting for these odds to get updated. With that extra score, it should change. Joshua wants Kelly to break the interception record. He needs 2 more INTs. That would be insane. I mean, what do? You go downfield, you go with the high risk. You're hoping it comes through, and he's been burnt by it. And Calgary knows right now. Calgary knows he's going to do those big plays. They got him pegged. When he does that, if it's short, the Argonaut receivers need to come back. They need to turn around and make a play for the ball. They can't just sit there and wait to catch it, right? Otherwise, they're going to get nabbed, and that's what's happened on almost each interception. Is the Argonaut player just didn't go back for the ball. Nando wants these Stamps to pull it off. We'll see. We'll see. The Canadian Football League, 10 minutes is an eternity. It is a long time. The Argos going to get the ball back. The money line still sitting at plus 140. Quick pass. The Argos going to get a first down. I love, like, when they come back from the commercial, you think they can come to the field in time to see the play. Like, they're coming back to the field as the first play is completed. Very frustrating. All right, so the Argos at midfield, the Toronto 51. Full court press. Looking deep. Here comes the rush. Out of the pocket. He's going back across. Throws to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a pickup of 5, maybe 6, depending on the good spot. Nope, it's going to be 5. So 2nd and 5, 9.5 to go. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. 2nd and 5. They're on the Calgary side, Calgary 54. So just over midfield. Argos need to pick up some first downs here. Back quick release. There's a first down. Hold on to that ball. The Argos do get over and pick up. Gotta keep driving. So 8:44. It's still ticking. Clock's actually ticking pretty quick here. Snapping it again. Look out. Here comes the run. Kelly dropped the ball. Picks it up. He's looking downfield. He goes way deep. Way deep. Oh, and it's knocked away. Folksy. That was a 50-yard pass. And just knocked away. That was risky. Very risky. I don't know why you would do that. There's no need for that. Kelly got in trouble. The rush was coming in. Bad defense there by the line. It got knocked out of his hands. Luckily, it bounced right up. He picked it up, and he throws it all the way downfield. But there was no chance that Coxie could make this catch. All right, 2nd and 10. Here comes the rush again. Throws back to the line of scrimmage. Taken down. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now. Wow. Pass interference. It was pretty close. It was pretty close. But a couple of bad play calls here from Kelly. A terrible series. Waste the downs. Try and go for a screen pass. Goes nowhere. Can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12. The Argonauts just wasted a couple of minutes. They're going to punt this one off. Good punt. Calgary back at their own 5-yard line. And they're going to get brought down at about the 7. The Argonauts defense, if they can get a big stop here, the Argos will have good field position. But time is going in the wrong direction, and I'm shocked at those play calls. I don't know if that was the coach calling them in or that was Kelly calling them in, but those were terrible play calls. Just not good. All right, let's go. 285. Can I get this one in? Uh-oh, what does this say? Odds on one or more of your bets decreased. Review changes. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. All right. So we're in at 255. We're in at plus 255 for the Argos. Now it goes to 260. That's not fair. That's not fair. I was in at 285 and it told me they changed. It bumped it to 255 and now it's showing 260. Oh, boo. All right. Well, we're in for the Argos to win at 255. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? Shane, that was tough, right? That was tough. Cease was great. I don't even blame Varland. Varland, you know, his first blown save, but he's been so good. We got to cut him some slack. Oh, man. All righty. So let's see if the Argos can come back. I put my money where my mouth is. I said I think they're going to take it. I still believe they could take it. They got to get some big defensive stops here. So Calgary starting at their own 9-yard line. Here comes the rush, a long throw. That's going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Let's get another big stop here. Let's get another big stop. And if you are betting along, please bet responsibly within your means. Hey, Evan, thanks for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Graham, thank you for all the roses. Sorry, Graham, I didn't see that before. Thank you for dropping those roses. Here they go again. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. Big sack attack. Huge sack attack right at the 1-yard line. The Argos defense comes up huge. Comes up huge. So Calgary's going to have to kick this one away. The Argonauts are going to have tremendous field position. Joshua, that would be sweet. Big sack by the Argos. Calgary going to kick this one out of their end zone. Argos Grant receives it at the 50. Going to run it up to the 40-yard line. So the Argonauts are going to start at the Calgary 40-yard line. Now, a field goal is not enough. A field goal is not enough. They got to go for it. Unless if they get one now and can get the ball back and try to pull up 2, but that is risque. 5:25 left to go. The Argos are behind by 4. Kelly at the helm. 1st and 10 from the Calgary 40. The Argonauts seem confused. I don't like this look. Guys, get a grip. They snap it off. Going to hand it off. Going to run this one up. Curling to the right. 1st down, Argos and more. Run, baby, run, baby, run, baby, to the 10. Touchdown, Argos! Oh, baby. One play and it's 29-27. Extra point is still upcoming. The Argos. Huge. Huge. Blue ticket, what's going on? It's going great. Thank you so much. Big run Hicks, who fumbled it to start this game. Got 1, got 2. Here's the extra point. It's up. Woof. That was a little dicey, but that's good. 30-27 with less than 5 minutes to go. The Argonauts take a 3-point lead. Holy smokes. Now it comes down to the defense. Now it comes down to the defense. Gregor, what's going on? Oh, just before. Yeah, it's weird. I put in at 285, and right as I hit the button, it's like, oh, it changed. It locked me in at plus 255, and then it showed 260. I was like, so give me the 260. But I did just get it in. Let's hope the Argos can hang on. X with the scissor kick to celebrate. He says, come on. Oh, boy. Big moment now. Big moment now. Come on, Argos. Here's the kick. Let's see how the defense can hold. The defense was good in that last series. Fought at the 20. Up to the 30. Oh, what a block! Holy smokes. Calgary going to run it to the 50. All the way to midfield. Well, that's not a good start. Special teams, not good here. Is the one time they need to hold. Calgary running it up to midfield. And there was a massive block right around the 30-yard line. We just saw an Argo player go absolutely flying. Butt in the air, legs in the air. Wow, what a hit. Neal gets smoked. All right, Calgary at midfield. They're going to go cross, and this one is caught. Calgary up to the 40. Oh, no. First down. Wow, the Stamps picking apart the Argos defense. Maybe I should just take this bet and cash out. I can cash out now and almost double my money. 4 minutes to go. Come on, Argos defense. Got to get a stop. Going to put it on the turf, running it up, back to the line of scrimmage. Taken down. So getting to the 39. The 2nd and 9. Holy smokes. Oh, they're giving them 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Need a stop here, Argos. Need a stop. Big play. Argonauts need a huge play here. 2nd and 8 from the Toronto 38. Clock is running. They're going to snap this one back. Here comes the run. BA going to roll to his right, high stepping away. Still on the run. He's going to throw sideline out of bounds. Oh, good D, Argos. Good D. So now they have to make a decision. It's 3rd and 8 from the Toronto 38. It's the 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. So we're going to get a little stoppage here. Are they going to go for it on 3rd and 8, or are they going to punt this one and give the Argos the ball and go for a stop? Or are they going to go for a long field goal? What is Calgary going to decide to do? What are the Stampeders going to decide to do? What would you do? You're down by 3. 3 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 8. If you move forward and do not get a first down, it's a turnover on downs. Do you go for the long field goal? Where at the 38, so become in the low 40s. It's a makeable field goal. It is a makeable field goal. Now, the weather conditions haven't been great. It's a little windy. I think you go for it as well, Joshua. I think you go for it. Can't let the Stamps win. That's right. I think if you're the Stamps, I think you go for it. You take the 3 points, you try to tie the game, and then you look to hold the Argonauts. Oh boy. Play for the tie. Play for the tie. I think that's the right thing. You can't put it on the ground. I don't think you can take another down to try and get closer. You don't want to risk a turnover. Even though you've kind of been picking apart the defense. Big moment here. Big moment here. I kind of want to just cash out. Take what I have. But we're going to ride it through. All righty. Field goal unit is on. This is up. It's going left. It's going left. It's good. So we are tied up 30-30. Tie game with 2:55 to go. The Argonauts are going to take possession, and they will have a chance to go put some points on the board. This was very close. It was going right. It was straightening out, and it was kind of going right and just inside the pole. We're all tied up here with 2:55 left on the clock. The Stamps are 4-4 on the season. The Argonauts are 3-4. A win today would bring the Argonauts back to 500. Wow. The upper deck at BMO Stadium, $40 tickets, and it's all you can eat food. That's crazy. That's a great price. $40 and all you can eat. That's worth it all day. All right. Lots of conversations on. Let's see what Kelly can do. Calgary going to kick this one off. Let's see if the Argonauts can get a decent return. Bot at the 5, Grant to the 10, to the 20, up to the 25, and taken down quite hard. So we got a long field ahead of us. 2:49 left on the clock. Right, Dallas? Hey, Reportify, what's going on? Welcome in. I know, it was crazy. The poor Blue Jays. We'll have the Blue Jays tomorrow. Let's go. Big moments. Let's see what Kelly can do. And he's sacked on the first play. Thank you again, broadcast, for joining the coverage at the end of the play. So Kelly was sacked. It's going to be 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17. Oh my goodness. Disaster here for the Argonauts. No, I think it's going to be under 69 for sure. 2.5 left to go. Kelly back. He's got to pick up a lot of yards. He's rolling out. He's going deep, and that's going to be underthrown, and it's incomplete pass. 3rd and 17. The Argonauts need to kick this away now. Unbelievable. What a disaster of a series. And that's going to give Calgary phenomenal field position. Great field position. What a horrible series for the Argonauts. This is going to be kicked off. Argonauts racing downfield, trying to get a stop. They do. Argos need a huge stop here. 2:13 to go. Vernon Adams Jr. with a chance to win this game. A 60-yard punt from the Argonauts. Holy smokes. $50 for XL all meat. Wow. That's wild. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, from the Calgary 48, they're almost at midfield. The tie game, 2:13 to go. Here's the snap. Argos defense trying to get in. Calgary goes deep over the middle. Incomplete. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Wow. Almost intercepted. I mean, this was very, very close. Almost intercepted. Let's see what they come back now. They still have a lot of time left. I don't know if he's going to try going deep twice in a row. There's a snap. He's backing it up. The rush, trying to get through. He escapes the pocket. There's a hold. There's a hold. No flag. He's going to run up. And he's taken down just shy of the first down marker. That was a big time hold. No flag thrown. Wow. It's going to be 3rd down. This should be 3rd and 1. Unbelievable. Adams with a great run. A huge hold there. The Argonauts were blasting through the pocket. They don't get the flag called. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This should be an easy go here for Calgary as they're now at the Toronto 53. 140. Time is ticking and ticking quick. They're going to hand this one over. No, they stopped them. The Argonauts with the stop. The Argonauts with the stop on 3rd and 1. This is going to be a turnover on downs from the Toronto 53. Michael Pinball Clemens is standing up, smiling from ear to ear. What an unbelievable stop. Calgary decided to go from the shotgun, hand it over and trying to rush it up, and the Argos just stacked the line, and the ball actually came loose. But Mills falls right back on top of it. Unbelievable. If they would have gone just from the line, they would have been able to get across with ease. Holy smokes. So this is a turnover on downs. The Argonauts now have possession at the Toronto 54. 1:32 to go. The Argos just got to be smart. Quick throw, moving it up, picking up 7, reaching for that first down marker. And placement. Is this going to be first down? Amon coming up with a nice catch there. Good wherewithal to spin and reach for that first down marker. They're going to give it 2nd and 1. They're not going to give him the full first down. 2nd and inches. Setting it up, going to push this across. And yes, the Argos are over. First down, Argos. 1:17 to go. 1st and 10. It will continue to run the clock down. Oh, boy. Argonauts at the Calgary 43. Still a little long for a field goal. Going to hand it over, fake the throw, running. Hicks, where you going? Fighting back for the line of scrimmage. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 9. Not a good play call there. Don't like that. I don't think it's going over. I think this is, if your over under is 69, there's 58 seconds left. We're not getting 9 more points. It's going to be the under. Watch them miss the field goal. Could you imagine? 58 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Argonauts got to get a little closer. Gonna run it again. No, he's gonna throw it. Going sideline, going up, big catch and out of bounds. What a catch! Coxie comes up huge. The Argonauts. Oh, baby. It's gonna be 1st and 10 from the Calgary 12-yard line. As now the Argonauts are definitely within striking range. Just don't turn the ball over. Just don't turn the ball over. Hang on to the ball. They're going to hand it over. They're going to run it up the middle. Oh, picking up a bunch more yards. So that's probably about another 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4. Almost too close. Almost too close. So just stay focused, Argonauts. You're perfect position right now. You're in a perfect position. Just hand it over again. There it is. Ball is in play. Going to run it up the middle. Taken down again. So it's now going to be 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. So now the field goal unit should come in with 30 seconds left to go. And this should be just a chip shot. So 29 seconds on the clock. They'll bring in the field goal unit. They'll blow it in, and the clock should run down. Mega, they blow it in. Now the clock is going to run down. The Argos will probably wait about 10 seconds. It's in play. It's up. And it is good with 11 seconds. Oh, we got a flag. It's going to be against the Stampeders, so that will be declined. So the Argonauts with a 3-point lead with 11 seconds left on the clock. We'll see what the actual call is. The Argonauts do a good job. Yeah, Mega, they changed the rule. The clock used to start as soon as the play ended. What they did is they brought the play clock way down. They shortened the time from like 45 to 20 seconds or something like that. And it starts from when the referee blows the whistle to blow in the play. There's 11 seconds left to go. So the penalty is declined. So it's still not over yet, folks. Still not technically over. If you are joining us, welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button for us. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. Now, if you're a Toronto fan like I am, we'll have the Blue Jays here on the channel tomorrow evening. I believe it's a 6:30 start. So come back and join us tomorrow for the Blue Jays. But hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to be part of the channel. I tried to fire this guy 3 years ago. No, I like Dickinson. Dickinson's great. All right, Argos are up by 3, 11 seconds left to go. Argos going to kick this one away. This is going to be kicked. It's a little squib, not a good kick. Calgary going to run it up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and he goes down 3 seconds on the clock. Calgary, with 3 seconds on the clock, they will take one deep shot at the end zone here from the Calgary 48. That was not a good kick from the Argonauts. They did a little squib kick. They should have properly kicked this. So let's see here. 3 seconds to go. One long shot to the end zone. Argo's coming. It's a Hail Mary. Time is up. They're going to run it up. He's going to run it up all the way to the line of scrimmage. He's over the line of scrimmage. It's a deep throw. There's the leap. The Argos with the catch. It's over, folks. The Argonauts won. We've won our bet. We put our money where our mouth is. We called the Argos to come back. The Argos come back. We jumped in at plus 255 and got the win. The Argonauts get the win. Let's play it. The Argonauts bring it home. Big win for the Argonauts. They go back to 500 on the season, 4-4. It's their home opener tonight, and they come down with the win. Absolutely massive. What an exciting game. Of course, they have to bring it all the way to the last flipping minute. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this was just nutty. If we go back here, craziness. Possession ends up almost equal. 30-07 for Calgary, 29-53 for Toronto. Total yards for the Argonauts, 454, going 349 passing, 105 rushing. Calgary, they go 267 total yards, 159 passing, 108 rushing. 23 first downs for Toronto, 13 for Calgary. Third down efficiency, Toronto 1 for 1, Calgary 1 for 2. Red zone attempts, 2 for 4. The Stamps go. Argos 1 for 3 in turnovers, 5 for the Argos, 3 for Calgary. Just crazy. Chad Kelly tonight goes 30 of 43, 349 yards, 1 TD, 4 interceptions. Absolutely crazy. Vernon Adams Jr. goes 12 of 24 for 159 yards, 2 interceptions himself. Just a crazy game. Again, big congrats. Samuel Hicks, he picks up a TD, and he had a rushing TD as well. I mean, he ends up with 54 rushing yards. DeMonte Coxey, he was outstanding. 8 receptions, 161 total yards. Crazy. David Unger, the third, goes 6 for 63. Polk 7 for 46, Common 3 for 40, Vital 3 for 31. On the Stamp side, Barnes goes 1 for 37, Alford goes 1 for 35, Brooks 3 for 32, Philpott 4 for 31, and Mills goes 3 for 24. This was an absolute bananas game. I mean, it was a shootout. The way this started, it started early. A turnover, a fumble. Calgary takes it in. They end up getting a touchdown, 7-0. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe, by the way, lighting the blue lamp. Welcome in. Consendo, welcome in. We appreciate you. Toronto, Kelly, he then throws it to Hicks, who runs it in after a great drive at the end of the first quarter, tying it up. In the second quarter, we had an Argonauts punt that was returned, a Vassett punt returned by Jerry Grant, 64 yards for the major. It became 13-7 Toronto as Toronto missed the extra kick. A Calgary field goal made it 13-10. And then another Argonauts field goal made it 16-10 Toronto. Vernon Adams Jr., a 6-yard rush in for a touchdown, made it 17-16. And then right at the end of the half, another field goal put Toronto up 19-17. In the third quarter, we had a punt single as the tackle was right in the end zone, gave Toronto a 20-17 lead. And then Kelly intercepted Green, running it in for a touchdown for the pick 6. Came 24-20 Calgary going into the fourth quarter, and this is where things got crazy. We had an Argo field goal that made it 24-23, Calgary up by 1. A Calgary field goal, making it 27-23. Toronto, then Hicks with the touchdown, made it 30-27. A Calgary field goal tied it up. And with 12 seconds left, the Argonauts go down the field and get the field goal for a score of 33-30, where it ends, and they win. This was crazy. Great job by the Toronto Argonauts. Nice to see a big home win. Dave Dickinson isn't a bad head coach. On the other hand, a Rider fan probably wasn't good. Wasn't a plan. Hey, Derek, how's it going? Big Argos win. This was awesome. Folks, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out today. Blue Jays coming up tomorrow. I hope we'll see you there for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Big thank you so much. Morgan celebrating its anniversary, 51 months, a memberversary. Dem dropping in the alert for the credits. Thank you very much. Graham and Jordan for the gifts on the talk. We appreciate it. Folks, today is our 5-year anniversary. We've had a great time over these 5 years. We're going to talk about it a lot tomorrow. So thanks for watching. From all of us here at the Sam Welby 12 Experience, live on the SB12 Sports Network, I hope you won your bets the way I won mine. Thank goodness that one came through. We needed a win. I needed a win. Have a great night, everybody. Peace, love, enjoy your sports. We'll see you tomorrow. And time to head out. I got some work to do. Good night, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.